Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate TV. Tonight on the program, this Wicked Wednesday qualifying session for the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Models. Tonight we are here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Good evening, race friends. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Stephen McMillian for another hard action. Round number 8 of 9 of the series. Steve, the penultimate week of the season. And we come to the Williams Grove Speedway. This could certainly ring some feathers.
Oh, definitely can. Me and you have been here at Williams Grove, it seems like, for a while now, with covering other leagues and stuff like that. And I can tell you this, we've seen some hard racing, some bad racing, and some great racing. Just all of it combined. And we've seen it with many leagues. So tonight, it's up in the air. What are you going to see? And I bet you're going to see some good.
Looking at 37 cars, make that 38 cars have officially taken a lap time. The field separated by 3/4 of a second. Steve, we were talking about it off air regarding some stats for the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Models. How about this for a stat? Okay, 7 rounds completed so far. We have had 4 different winners. 3 drivers have... In fact, hang on, let's start that one again. 5 different winners. 2 of them have picked up 2 wins. So Zach McSwain opened up the season. Evan C. won round number 2. Devin Morgan won round 3. Kevin Dedman won round 4. So at that stage, 4 races in the season, 4 different winners. Zach McSwain picked up the win in round number 5. He was the first driver to get a second win in his column. However, Evan C., right after Zach McSwain got his second win, Evan C. got his second win. Hayden Cardwell got his first win last week at the Kokomo Speedway. And Stephen, here's another stat as well. Only 3 drivers have started on pole and picked up the win in our 50-lap main event. Not a bad stat to roll off with.
That's right. You want to know my stat? I have 0 starts, 0 wins, 0 losses, but I have 7 announcements.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's something we're both got right now. 7 starts from the booth and 7 finishes. Geez, we are good at finishing these ones.
That's right. You know what? It's a good thing to have Tom back. He was at the football game.
That foosball
In Sunday night, and he was wearing his nipple tassels and his thong, and you have a picture of that you might show later on.
Oh, hell no, I am not even showing that. It's not even close to me going to be showing that one. You got no hope. I think we had this conversation last week. This is something that you don't want to see.
That's right.
GM Boy on the YouTube channel. Look, we're going to be covering as many races as we possibly can throughout the season. Let's go into heat racing action. Heat number 1. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate TV starting grid for the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model Series.
Oh Lord, Tom said he's back and went to the wedding. Had a wedding too. I hope he didn't wear the nipple tassels to the wedding. Or the thong with the nipple tassels.
That is, I tell you, if anybody did see that, my God, you might need to go to the eye doctor and get those checked out. Starting on pole, heat race number 1, car number 25, 2 feature wins in the season already. Zach McSwain. On the outside of the front row, driving car number 91, that's Mario Perez. Earl Arch Jr., who starts position number 3 in car number 61. He's had 1 pole position start, and that happened to be at round 1 at the Lima Lane Motorsports Park. There you go. Keep throwing these stats out for you. Robert Schaefer in the double O will start position number 4. Position 5 in car number 77, Robert Fletcher. Position number 6 in car number 099, that's Anthony Cordell. Brian Lambert, the 24, will start position 7. Ryan Green, car number 29, will start position 8. JD Brown out of position 9. And Shane Hawkinson out of position at number 10. Daniel Powell, Calvin Herring did not make the grid, I do believe. No, that car's rolling in the back straight away.
That's right. Zach McSwain and Mario Perez. As we said last week, Mario Perez with a new paint scheme, the Silver Fox 91 car. Looking pretty nice there. Yeah, some green and some black in it, kind of like a color that someone I'm announcing would like.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. That's the grey fits in there well, but I think yeah, you know what? We'll go with it. It's not too bad. Copycats. Hashtag
All right.
trendsetters.
There you go. Who's going to finish fourth? The last qualifier to make it to the A main.
Fletcher.
All right, you go with Fletcher. I will go with Anthony Cottle.
Heat number 1, Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model Series, round 8 of 9. Pace truck to the infield. Green flag set to fly here on this Wicked Wednesday doubleheader. The track is fresh and so are we. Green flag is out. Heat race number 1 begins with... that's going to be... Zach McSwain, Earl Arch Jr. on the inside there. On Mario Perez, they make their way out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway for the first of 8 laps around this big half a mile of a racetrack. Side by side, Earl Arch Jr. and Mario Perez. Lap 1 goes to Zach McSwain, but the battle is on for second and third, Steve.
That's right. With these two drivers' battle, it's going to allow Zach McSwain to pull out in front and get a sizable lead. Right now in second, Mario Perez inches away from Earl Arch Jr. in that second spot as they go into turn number 3. You see Zach McSwain running that middle line break compared to the other drivers as they come to complete lap number 2 of 8.
Yeah, 2 down, 6 to run here in heat race number 1. McSwain down low. Earl Arch Jr. trying to put the pressure on Mario Perez through 1 and 2. He'll do the same down into turn number 3 and 4 with the Watkins Livestock. Number 61 Machine is in third position. That is Earl Arch Jr. Zach McSwain looking for a pole position in tonight's main event.
That's right, and right now it's heating up for that final transfer spot. As you see Robert Fletcher in the 4th spot and Robert Schaefer in the 4th spot, Robert Fletcher in the 5th spot, trying to make it in tonight's A main without doing the alpha.
Oh, I'll keep throwing the stats out there, Steve. Zach McSwain has never started a feature on pole this season.
Wow, look at there.
They call me the stat man. Anyhow, we'll keep the action going. 5 down, 3 to run. McSwain leads Perez, Earl Arch Jr. Top 3, no change. All the drivers working the low side through turn number 1 and 2. Robert Schaefer in 4th. Robert Fletcher in 5th on the outside looking in. Then you go back to J.D. Brown in 6th. Brian Lambert, Ryan Green, Shane Hawkinson and Anthony Cordell rounds out your top 10 drivers. Steve, the field separated by 5.6 seconds at the moment. That's not a whole lot of time here at the Grove.
That's not, and Mario Perez last couple laps have been closing in on Zach McSwain for that lead position as they come out of turn number 4 down to the front straightaway. And, Earl Arch Jr. is breathing heavily down Mario Perez's back end, too. As they go into turn number 1, you can see how close he is to Zach McSwain there on the final.
Our final lap here in heat race number 1. Down the back straightaway for the final time. It's going to be car number 25, the FTP Full Throttle Performance. Number 25 Machine, Zach McSwain. He will start on pole for tonight's main event. The first time this season. Mario Perez second. Earl Arch Jr. and Robert Schaefer, your top 4. Fletcher, Brown, Lambert, Green, Hawkinson and Cordell to complete heat race number 1 here for the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model Series. Heat number 2, cars making their way onto the racetrack. Let's take a look right now at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to say this. Yes, Tommy, we're fresh. Brett took a shower. Make sure he showered before he got on air.
That's because I know we're gonna get. That's because I know this is gonna get dirty, so I'm gonna have to take another shower after.
There you go. Start your front row. It's a pair of D1RT drivers, Hayden Cardwell and Clay Devin on his outside. Your second row inside. A car number 24, JR is Daniel Cummings Jr. And outside in 17 is Justin Sick. Your third row inside, car number 64, it's Bryce Nichols. On his outside, car number 47 is Lucas Chowning. Starting 7th tonight, then row number 4 is Chase Jodra. On his outside, and the B14 is Brian Wax. Starting 9th tonight, this is James Schmidt. And on his outside, it's Todd Frolic. Aaron Brumble will start 11th, and Brent Holman did not make the call.
Man.
We pick fourth. Let's pick second. Who you pick's going to finish second?
Daniel Cummings Jr.
All right. Well, you know, he's been strong lately.
I know you're going with D1RT anyway, so it was no point in me picking the front row. Am I right or am I right?
You're right. But I just don't know which one because they're both good drivers.
You know Hayden's going to win this.
I'll go with Hayden. You pull my leg here. I have to do it.
What do you mean? I just said you know Hayden's going to win this. I was giving you Clay Devon. That's an easy pick.
Paystark picks a pull off into the infield as Paystark is in. The driver is starting to gain up a little bit of speed. They're side by side in formation. Green flag is out. Hayden Cardwell all loud pedal. He gets a good little jump on the start as it goes down to the flag stand. Going into turn number 1. Hayden Cardwell to the lead. Clay Devon second, but look out. Here it comes. Cummings Jr. moving up in the second on back straightaway around Devon. And look at Bryce Nichols working underneath Justin Sick. That's in that fourth and final transfer spot. They come out of turn number 4 down to front straightaway, Brett. Some great racing mid-pack.
Yeah, the opening lap, a bit of a wild one. Daniel Cummings Jr. in second. Oh, no, Nichols gets into the back of Justin Sick. Justin Sick around. And, of course, we stay green. Nichols, he calls of that one. Now, Lucas Chowney in the 47. Up to position number 4 and into a transfer position. Again, Steve Hayden Cardwell got a chance to start on the outside of the front row. He's only started pole position once in this season. It happened to be last week. And would you know, he picked up the win last week as well, making him the 3rd driver to do so in 7 weeks.
That's right. You know what? So, you know, if you throw a bag of nickels at someone and they swallow it, you know they're going to get sick, right? You think that's what happened, Justin?
Oh, my God. Oh, you were chowing down on that one.
All right, into turn number 3. Look at Hayden Cardwell with a nice, comfortable lead. Coming out of turn number 4 down first straightaway. Second place is Daniel Cummings, Clay Devon in 3rd, and Lucas Chowning in 4th. And Brett, we've seen Lucas Chowning start almost in the back most of these races and work his way up to the front in the future.
Yeah, he's got some good speed in the heat race. Just his qualifying efforts just need to improve a little bit. And of course, I've seen him race over the past couple of years here on the iRacing.com platform, but again, he did take a little bit of a hiatus, a little bit of a break. Not sure whether it was work related or just wanted to get off the sim. But you know, it's nice to see the 47 back. He's one of the top drivers in the sim, and well, this is why he's one of these top drivers. Because 2 to go, and he started, I think, what was it, 6th or even 8th, and he's up to position 4.
That's right. As they're on with 2 laps to go, the white flag will be coming out this time when Hayden Cardwell passes the flag stand. As he's in turn number 3, fixed to come out of turn number 4. Down to the front straightaway, Hayden Cardwell will take the white flag for heat race number 2. As they go into turn number 4. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. I'm lost where I'm at, Brett.
We're at the Grove, Steve. We're at the Grove.
I know. Coming out turn number 4. Hayden Cardwell pick up heat race number 2 win. Clay Devon will come home 3rd. Daniel Cummings Jr. 2nd. Let me refresh this thing here. 4th is Lucas Chowning. Bryce Nichols comes home 5th. James Schmidt 6th, Aaron Brumbelow 7th, Justin Sick 8th, Brian Wax comes home 9th, Chase Jondra 10th, and Todd Frolic will come home 11th. So, Brett, 2 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, that's it. Halfway through tonight's heat races here for the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model Series here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, the famed Williams Grove Speedway, the home of the porch sitters and the porch monkeys. I'll throw that in there because I can. I couldn't do it last night because I didn't want to upset a couple of those porch sitters. Heat race number 3. Let's take a look at how they line up with your ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Alright, heat race number 3, starting on pole, and it's going to be a D1RT front row. Dylan Wilson, Carter 80 will start on pole. Jordan Casey will start on his outside out of position number 2. Inside second row, the 114 of Jason McConnell out of position 3, and the 19N of Garrett Niebuhr for Team VLR will start position number 4. Austin Anderson driving car number 43 will start position 5. Jared Jones will line up out of position number 6. Ben Reed will start position number 7. John Etheridge will start position 8. Joshua Gaiman will start inside 5th row out of position 9. And Chris Kibbe in car number 42 will start position number 10. Steve, we've gone 4th and 2nd. Let's go with a win. Who wins?
Well, it's going to be kind of hard to say. Jordan Casey's really been strong lately, and you got Dylan Wilson, and Dylan has picked up some wins too. Oh, that's a hard one. I'll go ahead and go with Casey. Who are you going?
I'll go with Wilson.
All right, D1RT picks.
It was real simple. Whoever you didn't pick, I was going to pick.
Hey, don't forget the.
Yeah, go on.
Don't forget the champion gets something kinky. They get. That's right.
You legitimately just read my mind. Yeah, I'm going to kick your butt because you read my mind.
That's right. The Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Ball Series, this season champion, will get a butt kicker. So we would like to thank that. Thank the people, Monsters of Dirt. And
just on that as well, I've got the points up here. Zach McSwain, 17 points clear of Daniel Cummings Jr. Now, keep in mind, Zach McSwain starts on pole. Daniel Cummings Jr. is going to start from about row 4. Blake Murray and Robert Fletcher. And go back to Aaron Brumbelow. 28 points separate the top 5. This is a tight championship battle. Heat race number 3. Getting set to fly here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Dylan Wilson and Jordan Casey. The green flag is out. Heat number 3 does begin here at the Grove, and it is going to be Dylan Wilson who gets the jump on Jordan Casey. Now Jason McConnell up on the inside. Nibraji trying to work the outside of the racetrack through turn number 1 and 2. Battle on, here goes Nibraji on the outside of Jason McConnell down into turn number 3 and 4. Lap 1 Steve belongs to Wilson.
That's right, to come across the start-finish line. As you look at McConnell side by side with Nibraji as they go into turn number 1. Look at Casey getting tight there. Entering turn 1, as they exit turn number 2, McConnell is going to get a run down the back straightaway. As he goes into turn number 3, Casey slides up, and he exits turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It's going to be Dylan Wilson leading lap number 2.
Yeah, Wilson continuing to pace the field. Now McConnell works the low side down through turn number 1 and 2, trying to get a run on Jordan Casey, and Casey shuts it all there on the exit of turn number 4. And look at him single file just plowing through turn number 1 and 2. Choo-choo! All on the bottom side of the racetrack. Wilson continues to lead Casey, McConnell and Nibraji. Here comes Jared Jones in 5th position right now in the number 16 machine. Austin Anderson putting pressure on the 16 of Anderson. Oh, sorry, Jones.
All right, they exit turn number 4. Dylan Wilson with sizable lead over Jordan Casey, McConnell, and Nibraji, as now you look to 16 going underneath of the 19 as it come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Nibraji will have the advantage with the momentum as they go to turn number 3.
Yeah, Nibraji certainly being right in the thick of things along with McConnell and Jared Jones. Those drivers 3rd, 4th and 5th on screen. Here goes Jones to the inside trying to move Nibraji out of the way. Gets off the gas. Lets Nibraji, get a run on the outside. And Jones trying to make something happen now on the bottom side into turns 3 and 4. 2 to go, Stephen. The battle is on for the 4th and final transfer position between Nibraji and Jones.
That's right. They're battling hard. Really good battle. And they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway side by side for that last transfer spot. And to turn number 3. Oh, the 16 Jones into McConnell. Exit turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, white flag, Brett, 1 more to go.
Half a mile around the Williams Grove Speedway. Wilson has got nearly a 2-second advantage over Jordan Casey down the back straightaway. Final time, heat race number 3 into turn 3. Out of turn 4, you can just see how long this straightaway is. Dylan Wilson victorious, Jordan Casey 2nd, McConnell 3rd. 4th is going to be Nibraji. Then we go back to Jones, Anderson, Reed, Kibbe, Gaiman and Etheridge to round out your top 10. Another exciting heat race, Steve. And boy, if I could just get rid of this cough, it'd be nice.
I gotta be quiet.
All right. Heat race number 4. Let's take a look at your Ultimate DirecTV starting grid.
All right, starting on your front row in the BLR entry car number 33, it's Evan C. on the south side. In the FTP entry car number 79 is Blake Murray. Ethan Shiflett will start third. John Alatek will start fourth. Starting fifth tonight is Casey Reiser, and Huey Quillen will start sixth. Starting seventh is Brooks Trammell, and Jason McSparren will start eighth. Starting ninth is Eric Hillard. Brandon Proudfoot will start 10th. The other two drivers, Austin McGlone and David Wills, did not start the race. All right, Brett. Who do you finish? Who are you going to pick to finish third?
Evan C wins. Blake Murray second. John Alatek.
All right, you go with John Alatek. I will go with Huey Quillen in the 4 car. He's been strong lately. You know what, Brett? I'm just wondering. So the butt kicker.
Yeah.
I heard some people say it vibrates, right? It vibrates in the seat.
I'm surprised many women haven't bought this.
That's what I'm fixing to say. I mean, that women would have bought this thing, and this should have been sold out for a long time. You know, if this was a vibrator, sit in the seat and keep on going.
I get what you're saying. But you know what? See, this is where great minds think alike.
That's right. Just think they'd be so pissed off at us, they'd be happy-go-lucky all the time. We could do idiot stuff and get away with it. As lights are out, we're green flag racing Evan C on the loud pedal. John Eltick looking underneath of Blake Murray for that second spot to come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Murray with a run on the back, on the high side as they go into turn number 3. This time, Brett, Evan C's not walking away with this as you've seen other leaders in previous heat races, as Blake Murray is really close to Evan C. They're in turn number 1. Oh, the Levicar Shiflett got in the back of Alatek, I believe. Right, Brett?
I'm not sure. I really wasn't paying attention. I was actually getting to get some more stats up, but anyhow, it turns out Evan C and Blake Murray nose to tail through 1 and 2. Alatek in third. Huey Quillen's made his way to position number 4. He's really got to hide the car numbers because it just looks so ugly when you got a custom number and then you got the R Racing slap number over it.
That's right, because you got to have Trading Paints Pro in order to have that. As you see, they go into turn number 1, Evan C with heavy company of Blake Murray. And then there's a little gap, and there's John Alatek and Huey Quillen's in 4th spot. Jason McSparren is in 5th, and Brady Brownfoot 6th. As they come out turn number 4 to lead lap number 4, Evan C.
What are you giggling at, Steve?
Oh, Brett, you did it to me again.
I don't know what you're on about.
Breaking news. Butt kickers have been sold out. Every independent woman has bought them.
Hey, how did we go with that spray last week? Did we end up selling any to D1RT?
We did. We sold the lawn shit spray to D1RT.
Go Evan C, your leader from Blake Murray. John Alatek in third. Huey Quillen fourth. No change to your top 4. Proudfoot, after starting position 10, he's up to position 6, so he's made his way forward. But 1.5 to go.
That's right, 1.5 to go as you see the come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway to get the white flag. Evan C has led every lap so far there in turn number 1. He's looking at Blake Murray. He's about a car length behind Evan C. Evan C started to pull away on a back straightaway. They go into turn number 3 for the final time. Evan C comes out of turn number 4. He will win heat race number 4. And Blake Murray will come home second. John Alatek third. Huey Quillen fourth. Jason McSparren fifth. Brady Brownfoot sixth. Brooks Trammell seventh. Casey Reiser 8th. And 9th is Ethan Shiflett. And then Eric Hillard will come home 10th, Brett.
Yeah, heat number 4 is complete here at the Williams Grove Speedway so far. We seem to have this every week. We've had great racing throughout the heats. It's the main event and the mains that I'm actually a little concerned about as we get set forward for a D main. Is this correct or C main?
C main. Tommy says his wife won't get off his rig. Is that the reason why he's wearing the nipple tassels?
Yeah, he's got to try something. Maybe they're switching jobs for a week.
Well, you know what? Maybe she'll do a better job driving than him.
Yeah, we seen him drive last week. C main cars taken to the racetrack right now. Let's take a look at how they line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 10 laps of distance. 10 laps of distance. Top 4 will go through to the back of tonight's B main. Starting on pole, it's going to be Shane Hawkinson. On the outside of the front row, driving the B14, Brian Wax. Joshua Game in the 177 will start position 3. Ethan Shiflett in caliber 2 will start position 4. Position 5, driving the 099, it's Anthony Caudle and Jace Johnsrud in caliber 28 will start position number 6. John Etheridge, the 421, will start position 7 with Eric Hillard in caliber 11 out of position at number 8. I don't even know what position to pick right now.
How about the 5th spot, the person who will not transfer?
This is tough. This is tough. 1, 2, 3.
Ethan Shiflett won't transfer.
Yeah, I was looking at. I'm going to go Brian Wax. Sorry, Brian.
All right. We have to pick somebody. All right, Joshua Gaiman in the 3rd spot. All right, coming to the green flag, Shane and Brian Wax. We'll get the 1 to go signal.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Howdy, we can't watch you drive for some reason.
Yeah, probably. Hey, howdy, I got a bone to pick with you. Yeah, and let me tell you, son, there ain't no meat on this mother bone. I'll tell you what, I'll do it off air. I won't embarrass you live on air. But just be aware, you are in a whole lot of trouble.
That 45 car with the monsters of dirt on the front nose, and then you got to take it off on the Brian Wax nose. Coming to the green flag, Shane Hawkins on the loud pedal. Look at Joshua Gaiman already in 2nd spot as they come to the flag stand into turn number 1. Joshua Gaiman with a good run, but look at Brian Wax underneath him as they come out turn number 2 down the back straightaway, Brett. Some good racing for that 2nd spot.
Yeah, 2nd spot right now. Gaiman now works with a slider on Brian Wax. Wax trying to come back at him on the exit of turn number 4. Ethan Shiflett in 4th. Shiflett trying to get a run on the B14. Trying to take off. The takeoff on the B14 machine as he goes through turn number 1 and 2. Shiflett through the middle. Shiflett now on the outside. They drag race under the bridge here at the Grove. And Shiflett, he's got a good run down into turns 3 and 4. Steve, I think the middle might be the place to be at the moment as I say that. There goes Wax sliding up in front of our 5th place driver, the AC2 Skins at number 99 of Anthony Caudle.
Hey, look at Shiflett moved into the 3rd spot, but now look at the lead. Gaiman trying to make something happen on the high side. They go to turn number 3. Gaiman running that high side. As you see, they're coming out turn number 4, side-by-side action. Look at Evelyn Shiflett. Caution is out on the raceway.
Yeah, a couple of cars involved there in a scuffle in turn number 3 and 4. It's not so much of what's on his car, it's what you never said
on your car.
So, I mean, yeah, look, I'll chat with you after this one, alright? You're in a lot of trouble.
Someone's gonna be in the corner.
Oh, he's already in the corner. And he's facing the corner. He's ready for a spanking.
All right, so let's look at your top 4. Joshua Gaiman, Shane Hawkins, Ethan Shiflett, and 4th is Anthony Caudle. top 4 will transfer to the B main, and right now we're on the halfway mark of the C main.
I really dislike these long pace laps. I just want to know, why can't we speed it up a bit?
Well, because as a senior
Did you just
citizen
call me a
driver-
whale?
A whale.
Wow.
How do you not think we're big enough? Have you not seen Brett?
What are you trying to say, Steve? you want to be put in the corner and spanked as well?
Yeah. No. All right, the cars are double filed, they're racked and stacked, and we're going to try to make it the rest of the way without any unexpected violence as you look at Gaiman bring the field to the green flag out of turn number 4, and we're off to the race. Getting the no-nos touch, as Brett says. As you look at Ethan Shiflett, he's going to try and make something happen. He got his no-no touch, got a little loose there. And they come down the back straightaway. Look at Shane Hawkins working the bottom of the groove into turn number 3. He's tight, Brett. Very tight in the.
I don't know if I want to go anywhere near that, having his no-no touch to mean very tight, as once again Gaiman's going to slide up in front of Shane Hawkinson. Now remember, this is only obviously 10 laps of distance, 2.5 to go. Your top 4 will transfer. Battle is on for 4th and 5th right now. John Etheridge battling Eric Hillard right now for that 4th and final transfer spot. Etheridge, excuse me, has that position. A mile to run here at the Grove, Steve. 2 to go.
That's right. You look right now, most of the drivers, the top 2 drivers, look a little tight there, especially turn number 1. They go to turn number 3. You look at Gaiman run the high side, then you look at Shiflett running the middle groove as it exits turn number 4 down the front straightaway. White flag. 1 lap to go, Brett.
Yeah, Gaiman continues to lead from Shiflett, but Shiflett all over the back of him down into turn number 3. Ethan Shiflett down to the inside. Can he make the last lap? Last corner pass. Green checking flag is our drag race. Gaiman holds on by a couple of tenths of a second. Shiflett home in second. Hawkins in third. Eric Hillard in fourth. Brian Wax, Anthony Cordell, John Etheridge, and Jace Johnsrud to complete this 8-car field. C main. Your B main up next. Yep.
Howdy's only 5'17".
5'17".
That's how tall he is. 5'17".
5'17", eh?
Yeah.
I think I've taken bigger turds than him. Let's take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
All right, starting in front row, car number 77 is Robert Fletcher on his outside, and car number 64 is Bryce Nichols. Your second row inside, and car number 16 is Jared Jones, and outside of him, and car number 23 be Jason McSparran. Your third row inside, and car number 14 is J.D. Brown, and his outside, and car number 067, that's James Schmidt. Austin Anderson in car number 23 will start 7th. Braden Brownfoot will start 8th. Starting 9th tonight is Brian Lambert and Aaron Brumbelow, and the 01 car will start 10th. Starting 11th is Ben Reed, and starting 12th is Brooks Trammell in car number 22. Starting 13th is Ryan Green, and Justin Sick will start 14th. 15th is Chris Kibber, and Casey Reiser will start 16th. Starting 17th is Joshua Gaiman, and 18th is Ethan Shiflett. Starting 19th is Shane Hawkinson, and Eric Hillard will start 20th, Brett. Who is going to finish last?
Ryan Green.
All right, Ryan Green. I will go with. Ooh. I would say Justice Sick because he just has the bad luck. Alrighty. Top 9 make it to the feature race. This is 13 laps long as Robert Schaefer and Bryce Nichols side by side. Let's see if Bryce can take the lead by throwing some nickels at Fletcher.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, holy Schmidt. He's just taking a big brown. I guess you didn't read too far into that one.
You look right now, Robert Fletcher on the loud battle work. Green flag racing out turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Robert Fletcher get a good jump as they go to turn number 1. Look at Nichols running the bottom side. Jones running the middle groove. Nichols getting kind of tight there as they exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Look at Jones to the second spot now. And they go into turn number 3. Side by side action for the second spot. Actually fourth now. Look at the 14 car trying to put pressure on the 23.
Yeah, JD Brown works slow through turn number 1 and 2. You got the 22 machine of McSparren. Work on the outside behind him. Brandon Proudfoot as well. Proudfoot trying to go through the middle. JD Brown moves into position number 4. McSparren in the 23. Rides in 5th. Here comes Proudfoot. Now remember, Proudfoot, he made some advances in his heat race. Went from 10th to 6th. And right now, he's got a transfer spot locked up. But he still needs to complete just about another 10 more laps as they go this time by.
That's right out turn number 4 down to the front straightaway. Look at Jones putting heavy pressure on Fletcher. As they go to turn number 1, they're running the middle groove, the first and second. Look at Nichols. As you see, J.D. Brown tried to get into that third spot. I hate it when we get the message during the broadcast. I'm so damn nosy, I just want to read it.
Hey, just in regards to the point situation as well, keep an eye on Aaron Brumbelow. He is 5th in points. As I said, there was only 28 points separating the top 5. If he misses the show, you can all but kiss that championship opportunity goodbye. That is the... Oh, look out, yellow coming out. We got a car flipping, but the 01 on screen, that is the car that we need to keep an eye on. He sits in, at the moment, what is position number 9. And Steve, I believe that is the final transfer position. He needs to make the A main if he wants to have a chance at winning the butt kicker prize and also the championship.
That's right. He has a new looking car as that dick ass. What's the what's that on the front? I can't. He's moving too much. I see that, but what's underneath it? The white. Dick ass autos.
Yeah, Dick ass autos or Dickus autos.
Dickus autos. All right.
Hutzler race engines. Hebrew National. I got to feel this guy might be racist.
Hey, that's all right though. I've seen Aaron Brumbelow race. You know.
I thought you were going to say something else then. I was going to say I thought you'd seen his dick ass.
All right, we are double file Fletcher. Lights should go out this time on the pace truck as Fletcher and Jones will start the race side by side. Nichols will start on the inside second row with the 14 downtown JD Brown. And then you have Jason McSparren in 5th, 6th is Braden Proudfoot, Austin Anderson in 7th, 8th is Ben Reed, and 9th is Aaron Brumbelow. His lights are out. Brett Work fixed to go back to Green Flag Racing. Top 9 make it to the A main.
One thing to note as well, and I'm going to throw another stat out at you right now. Third season that we're seeing the Monsters of Dirt run their pro late models. 2019 spring champion Justin Lawson, nowhere to be seen after that one. The summer 2019 champion Mark Haney, nowhere to be seen. So we're going to crown a third champion.
So that means you win a championship, you leave?
Well, according to those two drivers that won championships, they are yet to be seen. But here we go, Fletcher and Jones, 1 and 2. JD Brown on the outside of Nichols. JD Brown moves into position 3. Then we go back to Nichols in 4th. Proudfoot in 5th. Yellow is out onto the racetrack. And this is going to help Aaron Brumbelow. In fact, I think he's going to get shuffled back to 10th position. So it's not going to help him. But with a green-white checker situation coming out for the B main, Steve, well, it's going to come down to the final 2 laps.
That's right. All right, Eric Hiller calling it a night in car number 11.
There you go. You like that one?
I do. Howdy's like, how am I in trouble? He's still guessing. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, there was a massive bone, and let me tell you, there was no meat on it. It's just gonna go straight through you. So,
well, howdy. We listened to you Sunday.
Yeah. And
Great job.
yeah, I'm disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm disappointed. Look, I don't want to call him out on air, but if I have to, I will.
I thought he was wearing tassels. I had to look again. He wasn't. That was some.
I mean, you know. What's tonight? The Checkers and Wreckers.
And who broadcasts it?
Oh, apparently no one. Yep, the best in the business don't get a shout out. Go figure that one, eh? So, we know where people stand.
How they gonna be whooping us?
Yeah,
He's gonna throw the buck here across my head because he can't throw to Australia. He can throw to Arkansas.
well, he's only 5 foot. He's only knee high to a duck, mate. Green flag is out. Green white checker coming out for Robert Fletcher, who leads this B main into turn number 1 and 2. Jones. Then we go back to Brown, Nichols, Proudfoot. The 23 of McSparron. Reed up on the inside. Brumbelow moves to position 8, looking for an insurance position. Oh, no, the 11 gets into Brumbelow. Brumbelow somehow saves it. Oh, Ethan Shiflett in that 11 machine just absolutely nailed the 0-1 of Aaron Brumbelow. And Brumbelow going to shut the door into turn 1 and 2. Steve, final lap, bring it home.
That's right, final lap. You know what? Brumbelow has to do whatever he can to make it to the A main, so that means shutting the door. It means shutting the door, and by golly, he's going to make sure he makes it into tonight's A main. And Shiflett getting into Brumbelow. Wow! Brumbelow, this is the future race tonight. Wow, he's very upset with Shiflett.
I would be too. That has just dead set cost him a championship. That is the worst. You know what? We're going to go back and take a look at the replay here. Just flat out drilled him. That is a piece of crap move. That is a dog crap move. Seriously? I mean, he is 2 car lengths away from him, down into turn 3, and he just flat out doors him. If I'm admin, that is an instant removal. Wow, what a piece of work that. You know what? He doesn't even deserve any more airtime on that one.
So, with Brumbelow missing the race now, how many points does last place get in the future versus first?
Let's take a Captain Cook here. Let's take a look. So, the winner gets 60 points. 24th place. Well, if you don't make the feature, you get 30 points. But, according to last week, 34 points for 23rd. So I'm going to say 33 for 24th.
Wow.
So again, with the points being so close as it stands, Brumbelow's going to get 30 points. So he's going to technically lead by, without doing the math on the other ones, I believe Swain, Cummings Jr., they all transferred. Murray and Fletcher all transferred. So they're going to get a minimum of 32 points anyway. Brumbelow, with the 30 points,
let's do this.
lead by
Look
2.
who's in the waiting room.
I don't want to do it just because I really don't want to do it. Trust me, it never ends well. You see these comment in Discord? That is 100% correct. Alright. So if we put him on 400 points, let's just say the worst these drivers can get is 32. There's still a chance, but it is a long shot. There is near,
so basically,
it's near impossible for him to win.
Unless McSwain.
He's got to hope. He's got to hope that McSwain, Cummings Jr., Blake Murray, and Robert Fletcher, all 4 drivers, don't make next week's show. If that's the case, Brombelow would have to win to make it real tight. You know what? I would be pissed.
Yes, I would.
Alright, let's take a quick break here before we get into tonight's main event. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to Ultimate Dirt TV here on this Wicked Wednesday for Monsters of Dirt. It is Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model action. Tonight we are here, yes you might know, the Blue Bridge on the back straightaway, Williams Grove Speedway. Brett Wheeler joined alongside Steve McMillan for a 50 lap main event. Tommy, in regards to keeping your seat warm in the booth on Sunday night, well, that'll depend on how Sunday morning's Checkers and Wreckers live stream goes. We'll keep an eye on that one. But no, you're always more than welcome, buddy. Anyhow, Steve, it is time for our main event here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Let's take a look right now at how these drivers line up with your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid.
Choo-choo!
Starting on pole in car number 25 for the first time this season. Can you believe it? Car number 25, Zach McSwain. On his outside in car number 7, Hayden Cardwell, position number 2.
Can you believe it? Starting third is Dylan Wilson, D1RT entry, and Evan C. with VLR in position number 4.
Position 5, driving car number 91, Mario Perez. The 24, JR Daniel Cummings Jr. at a position number 6.
Starting 7th to 9th in the D1RT entry, car number 42 is Jordan Casey. On his outside in the FTP, car number 79, Blake Murray.
Earl Arch Jr., car number 61, will start position 9. Clay Devon, the 84, will start position number 10.
Starting 11th is Jason McConnell in that 114 car. And then John Elatek in car number 60 will start 12th to
Position number 13, the 00, Robert Schaefer, and Crowning. Mr. Crowning, Lucas Chowning in car 47 out of position number 14.
Starting 15th is Garrett DeBergy, and on his outside in car number 4 is Huey Quillen.
17 starting position, caliber 77 of Robert Fletcher and J.D. Brown in caliber 14 out of position number 18.
All right, starting 19th is car number 35 of Jared Jones and Bryce Nichols in car number 64.
21st is going to be Brandon Proudfoot. 22nd will be Jason McSparron.
Starting 23rd tonight, it'll be Ben Reed and Austin Anderson will start 24th. That is your 24 starting field tonight.
There's one more. It's the driver that happens to move people out of the way for a transfer position in car number 11. I want to give him another name, but we'll just go with Ethan Shiflett right now.
All right, who's going to win? I'm going with Seth.
Evan C. Green flag is out. 50 laps on the board. Zach McSwain and Hayden Cardwell. Green flag here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Cardwell going to go to the top side into turn number 1 and 2. McSwain. Evan C. around the outside. And Dylan Wilson as they make their way down the back straight away for the first of 50 laps here at the Grove. Daniel Cummings Jr. Who'd I pick? Evan C., didn't I? He's in third at the moment. Yep, and here comes Hayden Cardwell trying to make a run on Zach McSwain to the outside into turn number 1 and 2. We go, lap 1 in the books.
That's right, you see him go down the back straightaway. Ooh, McSwain did a little blink in there. He's been running dirty bottom side. Look at Cardwell follow him into turn number 3 on the bottom as they exit turn number 4 on the bottom. And you look right now, Evan's seen that third spot and ran a different line. And in fourth right now, it's car number 80, Dylan Wilson, in that fourth spot.
Take a look at Blake Murray, Jordan Casey getting around the outside of the 91. Mario Perez, they were 3 wide on the front straight away. They go back to 2 wide. The 91, Perez behind the 79 of Blake Murray. And there we go, Jordan Casey, John Alatik working up on the inside of those 2 drivers side by side into turns 1 and 2. The opening couple laps have been fairly good so far, Steve. How long can we keep it up for?
Well, we're trying our best. You see right now, Evan C. putting heavy pressure on Hayden Cardwell for that second spot. They're in turn number 3, exit turn number 2, side by side. Coming down the front straightaway. And Brett, if you look on the left-hand corner of the nose of Cardwell, looks like it has some damage.
Yeah, on the front bar, on the front bumper. So he's obviously clipped that inside tire, the wall there in turns 3 and 4, and that's why he's gone back to the top shelf. I'll tell you what, the reason why I picked Evan C, he's good at these kind of tracks like USA, and I dare say this is a track like USA. 3 wide through turn number 1 and 2. Dylan Wilson making a move on the inside. C in the middle and Cardwell on the outside. Oh boy, what a race this is for second, third, and fourth. C with a slide. Cardwell turns it back underneath. Here comes Wilson back up on the inside.
That's right. C found himself in a D1RT sandwich there for a moment, and they're in turn number 1, coming down turn number 2. C will take the second spot down the back straightaway as Cardwell falls back to third. As they're in turn number 3, C run the slider line as they will exit turn number 4. Meanwhile, back at the ranch is Zach McSwain pulling out to the sizable lead over.
McSwain looking for his 3rd win of the season. He would be the first driver to pick up 3 wins in a season. We've still got a ton of laps. We've got 42 laps left to run. So far, Steve, a heat race distance complete. 8 laps in the books. Zach McSwain out by over 1.3 seconds over Evan C. Dylan Wilson making a run up to position number 3. 4th is Hayden Cardwell. Then we go back to Daniel Cummings Jr. in 5th. And there is our first yellow of the night.
Garrett Niebuhr, I believe. And you know what? If you're Hayden Cardwell, would you go ahead and pit and use your faster? Brayden Proudfoot be given to end of the longest line penalty.
Well, we've seen Cardwell come from the back many times. If he does take that, you think about it, he's still going to have about 38 laps to get back to the front. It's not like he's racing for a championship. He might be trying to race for a bit of extra, I guess. I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of. Help me out, Steve.
Well, maybe he just needs to find a different groove and settle down. Because right now he has Cummings on his.
All right, let's quickly take a look. Well, I can take a look anyway at the point standings. So, Zach McSwain obviously is your points leader. He's out in front. Daniel Cummings Jr. Let's take a look. Where's Daniel Cummings Jr.? He's what, 5th?
Yeah.
So it's about a 6 or 7 point gap between 1st and 5th, I think it is. So that just means that it's going to be roughly around a 25 point gap. Blake Murray's in 3rd. Where's Blake Murray? Blake Murray's in 6th. So our top 3 in the championship are inside of the first 3 rows on this restart. Where is Robert Fletcher? Just trying to look at the cars as they make their way through turn number 3 and 4. Did Fletcher even make the main event?
Let's see.
Yeah, he
here.
did. He's in 17th.
Fletcher is 17th. That's right.
So he's going to need to pass some cars. He's going to need to get him into the top 10 if he's going to have any sort of championship contention next week. Going into where are we next week? I think the dirt track at Charlotte. I think I said.
I think you said that. You said something.
Yeah, I say lots of things.
You do, and that's what makes you so wonderful.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Now, pace truck to the infield. Remember, guys, you can't fire to the pace trucks in, but it's in turn number 3. Zach McSwain, Evans C. This is going to be a good ring start. McSwain on the gas. Evans C goes with him. Dylan Wilson and Hayden Cardwell as we go into turn number 1 and 2. It's a Evans C tags the back of McSwain. See you around. Oh no! McSwain back on all 4s. Look at this parking lot. Now, we're
still wrecking, and the pace truck's pulled out.
Blake Murray up to 2nd. Daniel Cummings Jr. is looking like he's going to come back up through this field and probably take a top 5 position. But Fletcher up to 11th. But how about your leader, Zach McSwain? He just
has no touch.
He absolutely got his no destroyed. Brandon Proudfoot, Lucas Chowney behind the pace car. They're going to get their wave rounds here in a second. So that's going to give the lead to... That's going to give the lead to Hayden Cardwell. Daniel Cummings Jr. has moved back into 2nd. Blake Murray in 3rd. So again, this is the championship battle between... Again, these 2 drivers are inside the top 4. Now, I'm going to refer to the top 4 because Aaron Brumbelow, who unfortunately got punted by Ethan Shiflett. I don't know. I mean, look, Shiflett's already out of the event, so you cost someone a championship. So we'll keep an eye on Cummings.
Well, he's on the track, though.
Is he? 5 laps
Yeah.
down. 5 laps down. Where's that going to get you?
That's right. That was the big one, Tommy, like at Daytona. It happened. Or Talladega. It happened
Channing.
here at...
Channing coming back to pit road. Going to get that fast repair done. Evan C. coming back out as well. He's going to come back out in front of the pace truck. So he'll be sent to the back regardless. Zach McSwain as well. But... Yeah, boy, oh boy, that was huge, mate. That was a big one.
That was a catastrophe. As lights are out on the pace truck, Hayden Cardwell and Cummings Jr. side by side bring the field down to the green flag as they're on the back straightaway with Blake Murray and Jordan Casey on the outside. Your 3rd row will look like... I'm a little lost here.
I don't know what Dylan Wilson's doing. I think he was trying to get a wave around from
He's on the lead lap.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, looks like he's getting sent to the back. But here we go. Green flag back out. 16 down. 34 to run. Your little baby boy, Hayden Cardwell. Yellow already.
Strippers and prickers.
It is such a shame that we can go from those first 9 laps, just absolutely outstanding racing all throughout this field.
That's right. Oh, Daniel Cummings Jr. is in pit road. No, he's on track. I guess he's blinking.
He's on track.
He's blinking. That's what it is.
Fool. He ain't blinking on my screen.
Oh, then it's ATVO we're blaming, okay?
Yep. Let's blame ATVO.
Because ATVO had him like a 20th down second. It's just going whatever. Lights are out. Oh, we're not going green.
Okay.
We're not, because we are giving a wave around to Lucas Chowning. And he's trying to get around these drivers, and they're not letting them by.
Brandon Proudfoot, I think, just got a wave around, and he's actually scored in the lead right now.
And Ethan Shifley got a wave around in the car number 11. Braden Proudfoot currently shown as your leader, but that is a mistake, probably because of the glitch on iRacing there. And I believe, wasn't it last time we was at this track had a glitch on a...
Yeah, I think so. It's this track. And yeah, here we go. Cardwell going to lead the field off for turn number 4. Green flag back out here at the Williams Grove Speedway. There it is, finally changing over down into turn number 1 and 2. Cummings Jr. on the top side. Jordan Casey on the outside in 3rd position right now. Here comes Alatic trying to put pressure there on Blake Murray as they go through into turn number 3 and 4. Murray going to slide up in front of Alatic. Alatic looks to cross underneath him now out of turn number 4. The race is on. The 2nd and 3rd. Casey trying to get by Daniel Cummings Jr.
That's right. They come out of turn number 2 down the back straight. Cummings with the momentum running that middle to high groove. They go to turn number 3. Look at Cardwell using slider line, exits turn number 4 on the high side. But look at downtown Hollywood, JD Brown working that bottom at car number 14.
Yeah, he started.
He's up to 5th spot.
Yeah, he started deep in this one. It was 18th position at the moment. You see the blue and white number 14 on screen. He has just made some moves here in the opening half of this heat race, and you got to wonder, Steve, if we get a couple of yellows to where he's going to be able to get a good restart on the guys on the outside or inside row, he may just have something for these leaders. Top 3 right now: Cardwell, Cummings Jr., and Casey.
That's right, and I kind of feel like Cardwell's holding up Cummings and Casey, and then probably it's because of the damage on the front nose of Cardwell's car, where he got into the inside wall at one point at the beginning of the race. Look at Cummings dipping it down low underneath Cardwell. Cardwell momentum on the high side, coming out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He still has the lead going into turn number 3.
Yeah. Daniel Cummings Jr., as a famous announcer once said, or as still says, he's digging it deep and selling it cheap, Steve.
That's right, and he's tried. Side by side, coming out of turn number 2, Cardwell. Brown in 4th. JD Brown has moved up 1 spot past John Eltick. He's in your top 4 now, and he's putting heavy pressure on the 42 car, Jordan Casey, for the 3rd spot.
I would not be surprised if the 14 wins this, to be honest with you, Steve. Oh, no!
Oh!
He's straightening back up. Blake Murray, oh no! Another championship contender around! Oh my goodness. Can this script get... Oh, this script has just been written so many times and it's been rewritten. This championship going into next week, Steve, after tonight, it is just... You know what? It's a shake, rattle, and roll, baby.
That's right. I like big butts and I cannot lie. I'm just reading Aaron Brumbelow's comment on the thing.
So we are gone past the halfway stage of this one. We complete lap 26 under the yellow flag conditions behind the iRacing.com pace track. Let's take a look, and you can see on the top of your screen the top 3, and then of course 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th all scrolling through. But here we'll make it easier for you. This is the way they're going to line up: Cardwell, Cummings, Casey, Brown, and Jones, Nichols, Reed, Perez, McSwain, and Fletcher. McSwain and Fletcher into the top 10. Oh, there goes Nibragy. Then we go back to Quill and Earl Arch Jr. McSwain falling back somewhat. Why is he going so far back?
Oh no.
And yep.
All right, as the drivers come out of turn number 4, hopefully lights will go on the pace truck this time as they come to complete lap 27 of 50.
Just quickly, I'm going to do roughly a points gap.
Am I winning?
Of course you are. All right, quickly, where's McSwain running?
McSwain is running 14th.
So he would get 47 points. So that would put him 64 ahead of Daniel Cummings Jr. If Daniel Cummings Jr. wins, the gap would be 4 points going into the championship night. Blake Murray, where's he going?
Blake
23rd,
Murray
I think I
is
just seen.
22nd. Yeehaw! It's green flag racing out for Hayden Cardwell. Look at the 42 digging it. Oh, he almost got inside. Well, on 16, Jones and Cardwell had problems too. Your new leader, depending on where iRacing puts them, your new leader could possibly be Daniel Cummings Jr.
This championship battle is heating up. John, quick math suggests, depending on where McSwain finishes, if McSwain finishes in around that 13th or 15th position, it is going to be close on the points. I think it'll be 1 or 2 points between the two. If McSwain finishes inside the top 10, I think it'll be about 10 to 15 points difference between those two drivers. But boy, oh boy, can you script this any better? And Steve, I had this last night in a midget race, or this morning for you, for the Midget Super League. It come down to Harry Stewart started 22nd in the main event. Bradley Oldfield started 3rd. It was those two drivers going head-to-head in a battle. Oldfield was leading at the halfway stage of the race. With about 15 to go, Harry Stewart got to the lead. However, a mistake, well, not so much of a mistake, but he ran the bottom. He got passed on the outside, and had he had won, he may have just had the championship. So it came down to just a couple of points between those two drivers. And at one point of the race, when Stewart got the lead, Bradley Oldfield spun someone, had to go to the back and come back and race through the field. This is exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
That's right. You look at the drivers that come out of turn number 4. Lights should go out on the pace truck this time. As Jordan Casey was given an EOL, he'd be pulling into the infield. Lights are out. We're going green flag racing this time. Cummins and Brown side by side, bringing the field to the green flag.
Just want to apologise. ATVO is just taking a poop on me, so we'll get this sorted and quickly load it back up for you guys.
Who's going to get one of those vibrating butt plugs?
I'll take one.
Oh, Lord. Pacetrack lights are out, and you got Cummings Jr. and J.D. Brown. Pacetrack pulls into the infield pits. Drivers picking up pace. Coming out at turn number 4. Cummins on the loud battle. We're green flag racing. Look at Cardwell. He's digging it deep and selling it cheap, but cannot make any ground. As you look, the 14 car with the momentum on high side continues to that second spot. Now he's looking to chase down your current leader, car number 24 JR, Daniel Cummings Jr. They come out turn number 4 to complete lap number 34 of 50.
Tell you what, just keep an eye on McSwain on the timing screen up to position number 9. Your leader, Daniel Cummings Jr. Again, if it stays this way, oh, J.D. Brown throwing it in deep, selling it sideways.
24 to wall.
Daniel Cummings Jr. making the mistake as well in turns 3 and 4. Here goes Cardwell to the inside. As well, we'll worry about the point situation in a moment. 15 and a half to go. Brown around the outside of Cardwell. The battle is on. Look at this top 3 on screen. Daniel Cummings Jr., J.D. Brown, Hayden Cardwell, and not too far in the mix. How about Bryson Nichols into 4th?
That's right. And this is a good run for Bryson Nichols. We haven't seen him run up front in a while. It's good to see him up front. As they're going down the back straightaway, to go in turn number 3. Run the slider line that time, Cummings, as he will come to complete round number 36 of 50 into turn number 1. Look at there, Cardwell getting really tight, pushes up there. Is he going to lose the spot to... No.
Nope, he's going to stay in 3rd position, continues to run the bottom side through turn number 3 and 4, following J.D. Brown. Brown might be just the person to follow right now because he's been able to make his way from that 9th row up to the race lead. Steve, you look at the way they enter turn number 1 and 2. They get the cushion on the entry. That gives them a little bit of a boost going down into the corners. You watch 3 and 4. Because it's so hard to keep that speed and momentum up on the top side, they opt to go down low. Lap times right now in the low 21-second bracket. 21.140 for Daniel Cummings Jr., a 21.265 for Brown. Hayden Cardwell, 21.089. Hayden Cardwell by far the quickest car on the circuit at the moment. Zach McSwain up to position number 5.
That's right. He's been digging it deep, Brett. He's been digging it deep, selling it cheap, and making some moves. Unlike anybody else on that bottom side there. As you look right now, Mario Perez is in that 5th spot as Zach McSwain is side by side with him, coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway.
Yeah, this is a good battle. Yeah, go on.
I would say J.D. Brown starting to lose a little bit of time to Cummings Jr. in that 24.
Well, that time by, he was 2/10 quicker. Cummings was 2/10 slower than both Brown and Cardwell. So Zach McSwain really digging 20.991. And that 25 machine is coming back to the front, Steve.
Yes, it is. Choo-choo! Cummins, you have company, sir. Don't shoot it yet. It's never good to have a party when that happens.
No, certainly not. 42 complete this time by. Down into turns 3 and 4. Yellow flag is out. I believe that might have been Jared Jones slowing up. But Steve, with the yellow coming out right now, we're gonna have about 5 laps left to run. No worries, Dan. Not a problem, buddy. So, point situation. Oh, I lost my Microsoft Edge page. Oh, it's probably going to come up on the main screen. Oh, no, it's not. Good stuff. How good is this? Jeez, I'm so glad I got, like, 2 other screens to deal this with. So, 17 points between these 2 drivers. Let's go and take a look at some of the race results. So, first through to 5th is an 8-point gap. So, the gap at the moment is 9 points between Zach McSwain, who leads the championship but runs in 5th here tonight. Daniel Cummings Jr. leads this race. He needs to win this race to get that extra point. Now, John, I'm not sure. Now, you'd be able to tell me this, John. Do they get any bonus laps for laps led or incidences? Do they get any bonus points for anything?
Well, while he's answering that, don't forget this Sunday, Checkers and Wreckers. Make sure you tune into them on Facebook. Give them a like and follow. Make sure to see what all racing news they have going on. As they sponsor the Pro Late Models here with Monsters of Dirt. The champion will get a butt kicker. What a great prize these drivers can get, the champion of the series.
You can also check them out on their website, BW Sports 1. That's the numerical 1, bwsports1.com. That's where we'll keep up to date with all the crap they talk about, whether it's racing, sports. They pretty much cover it all on their podcast, and it's nice to get up at 4 a.m. to listen to them. Because
that's right.
In the end, because Tommy just puts me to sleep. That was unnecessary, uncalled for. Here we go. 5 to run in the main event. Daniel Cummings Jr. Green flag is out. And again, it's going to be J.D. Brown with a run down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Brown works the outside. Cummings Jr. through the middle. Who's going to have it? J.D. Brown, your new race leader. And Zach McSwain looking for position 4. But here comes Cardwell up on the inside. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Yellow is out. Oh, no. Green, white checker. Daniel Cummings Jr. more than likely going to start on the outside of the front row.
You know why, Tommy, you put Brett to sleep? He's not amused with your nipple tassels and thongs that you wear on Sundays.
That's because they burn my eyes out. I gotta get up and go for a shower and just wash them out. Oh, look at this, Daniel Cummings Jr. He's got the inside row now. I want to know now, John. You'd be able to tell me this as well, if you're listening. because the leader gets to pick inside or outside, has JD Brown opted to go to the outside, or is Daniel Cummings Jr. your race leader? Green-white checker situation, Steve. It's all on the line in these last 2 laps.
That's right. It's going to be all or nothing for Daniel Cummings Jr. and J.D. Brown. Now, if you're Hayden Cardwell, you're waiting for those 2 drivers to make a mistake and pounce to the win. I mean, he's in a good spot, but look out who's in 4th place. Zach McSwain. He don't have any damage on his car. I mean,
quick repair.
J.D. Brown, yeah, he used a quick repair up to 4th place. Daniel Cummings, say for instance, Daniel Cummings, J.D. Brown gets into each other or something like that on the start. Zach McSwain could possibly win this.
Yeah, could possibly extend his championship. Again, this is just so close going into the final round of the season. Now, remember last season, Michael Haney swept both Super and Pro Late Model Series championships. So we're more than likely, well, we will, not more than likely, we are going to have 2 new champions for both the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Models and the Monsters of Dirt Super Late Models. Steve, the lights are out.
Right. That's right. It's another chance for another driver to retire. All right, the pace truck pulling into the infield at turn number 3. Cummings and Brown, slow and steady, double file. Cummings on the loud pedal. Hee-haw for the last time. It's Green Flag Racing, boys. Look at Cardwell side by side with Brown for that second spot into turn number 1. Look out, caution back out. We're going to have a green-white checker for the second time.
Well, that could be critical because Cummings Jr., he was just gone from the field. He had this race sewn up. Clint, what are you on about? Another question. Mate, if you're going to ask a question, ask it. I can't see it in chat, buddy. Can you see it in chat, Steve?
I just see, and another question not answered.
Yeah, how about you ask a question? Yeah, you fool. That's it. Can't put brains in statues these days.
I don't see where you put a comment. I'm scrolling down. Go ahead and put your question back up there. Let's see what you said.
All right, boys, let's get
You're
this.
hungry for a flock.
I asked many questions. Look, Steve. Yeah. See, yeah, I'm on your side, Clint. Steve, you didn't answer my question. You flog.
Oh, what question was that?
I had no idea. I can't remember. I asked you 2 questions. Thanks, Clint.
Well,
you know what, Clint? Thanks for backing me up. I'll back you up on that one.
Well, the answer is A for the first one and B for the second one. So A and B is my answers.
And together
I just
you
hope
get,
they're good answers.
well, you get a little from column A, a little from column B.
That's right.
Yes, John, Dan did have it. One more green-white checker scenario coming out. Whew. So I think there's, 4 points between first and fourth. Yeah,
well,
is.
This time Paul was on the outside of the front row, Brett. So J.D. Brown, he had a rough restart. Being in third place is sometime is the best place to be on a restart. As you see the drivers side by side, they're racked and stacked, and hopefully we won't see no more unexpected violence.
Yeah, hopefully no more no-nos are going to get touched. The Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model Series. Your A-main here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Green flag is out. Daniel Cummings Jr. got a good jump over Hayden Cardwell and J.D. Brown. All he has to do is make it to the start-finish line, this time by Cardwell around the outside of Brown. 4 points separating first and fourth. And here comes McSwain to the outside. Yellow. Steve, how many more have we got of these?
Well, this is going to be the last green-white checkered start for these drivers. So, all right. So, Clint, first off, I would not know anything about the points for lead the lap because I'm not the big owner. That's John Etheridge.
Yeah, that one's on John. But John did say incidents are deducted deducted points
Yes.
for points. So it does come back down to how many incident points these drivers has. And now we know Zach McSwain got hit from behind, so there's 2 incident points. Whether he had more contact after that one or even coming through the field, we know it's at least a minimum of 2x. So that's 2 less points that Daniel Cummings Jr. has to worry about. But you got to wonder, how many points does Daniel Cummings Jr. have? We'll try and take a look. Well, I can't take a look at that. You'll be able to take a look at that through the entry list, Steve.
There's no instant points listed for these drivers on the entries right now.
Maybe after the
Well, it wouldn't be me, Brian. I don't do it. I'm announcing. Why would I be doing points? Because I'll give myself the points lead if I did points.
Yeah, that's why you won a championship. Oh, no, wait, you didn't.
I did. I have won a championship in my life.
Have you?
I have.
We're the only one in it? Who was in it?
Shut hell.
Sorry.
Actually, I've won 2. I did win 1 in my league. But I won 1 in a different league, the UOR Super Late Bottles.
Oh, God.
Back when they were running Super Late Bottles, yeah. The only competition I had was DJ Kalinowski every once in a while.
Never heard of her.
And Derek Dryman, when he decided he wanted to make an appearance every once in a while,
Yep. Yeah, I look. Derek Drummond used to be a regular follower on
That's right.
on the stream, on the broadcast. He used to be in here every night, and there was some nights where he'd be given us stars, but now he's too good for us. He's made it big time. Anyhow,
that's right. Working real life with 2 cars. All right, last time for a green-white checker. And Cummins is on loud pedal. Green flag is out, and you go look as they pass the start-finish line into turn number 1. Look at JD Brown; he's digging it deep. Oh, look out! Side by side for the lead as they go into turn number 3. Brett.
This is going to be an awesome. Oh, yellow is out. This is going to wrap it up, Steve. I think Cardwell may just get the victory here tonight. Oh, that is absolute heartbreak for Daniel Cummings Jr., although he's staying in front of Cardwell. So, this is going to be tight. We're going to see what Cardwell does, whether he goes around the outside of Cummings or whether iRacing gives the spot to Daniel Cummings Jr. It doesn't look like he's going to pass him, so with the drivers coming out of turn number 4 this time by, there's no more green-white checker situations. And your top 3. I wonder if this camera angle is going to work here tonight.
This is the first time I've ever seen this happen.
Daniel Cummings Jr. awarded with the win. Hayden Cardwell second. Zach McSwain in third. There is only 2 points separating the first and third positions. So the gap, we know it before the incident points, is 15, Steve.
That's right. You know what? A good announcer's just joined us. Not in the booth, but on the chat. Nick Robbins. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, Nick, and welcome. Welcome back, buddy. So your top 10, Daniel Cummings Jr., Hayden Cardwell, Zach McSwain, JD Brown, Mario Perez, Garrett Niebuhr, John Alatic, Blake Murray, Robert Fletcher, and Jason McConnell. Earl Arch Jr., 11th, Chowning, Lucas Chowning, Clay Devon, Jason McSparron, Brandon Proudfoot, 15th, Huey Quillen, 16th, Dylan Wilson, Robert Schaefer, Ethan Shiflett, Bryce Nichols, Austin Anderson, Ben Reed, Jared Jones, Jordan Casey, and Evan C. Brian, iRacing. That's how he never got the lead.
Well, we're waiting for the drivers to pull into the waiting room. So far, we have Zach McSwain in there. Let's see what we get. Cummings Jr. and...
You know what? Let's bring in Zach McSwain straight up. We'll chat to our third place driver here tonight, driving car number 25, Zach McSwain. Zach, congratulations on the third place run. It was controversy there. You getting tagged in the rear by Evan C, but you made your way through the field once again. And, well, talk about your night.
Yeah, I ran a pretty good race there at the beginning. We was flying there on that very bottom, and freaking just got flat out dunked by Evan there. I don't know what that was about. I didn't get on the brakes or nothing. I just let off and rolled in the corner, and he just flat out killed me. But it is what it is. That's how he's been driving me. So we'll move on. Luckily, I was able to make my way back up through there and salvage a good points race.
Speaking of points, are you keeping an eye on the point situation going into the final round next round?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I'll just try to win every race I can. So
I'm going to throw a couple of stats out at you. You're the one of the first. Well, obviously you picked up the win in the first round of the series. You picked up 2 wins this season. Tonight is the first night you started on pole in the main event. You come away with a third place finish. Only 3 other drivers have won from the pole during this season so far. Looking at the point situation without taking the incident points off yourself or Daniel Cummings Jr., there's 15 points in it. Do you think about that going into next week, or do you think, you know what, let's just let the points sort themselves out? I'm here to win races.
yeah, I'll just go in for a win.
All right, well, congratulations on a third place run here tonight. We'll let you get out of here. Of course, sponsor shout outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes it happen for you?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Team FTP, iRacing, iFlag, Dirty Grass Soul, Capron Screen Print, and Tac 3 Defense, Super Moon Graphics, Monsters Dirt, and thank y'all for the broadcast.
All right, there we go. Zach McSwain home in third place here tonight. Steve, you're standing by with your little boy, Hayden Carville, second place tonight.
Well, you came home a bridesmaid. You almost had it there, sir. If it wasn't for that caution, tell us how your night.
Overall, it was pretty good, you know.
Yeah, you got some front end damage there at the very beginning.
At the very beginning, we clocked the inside wall like a noob. Completely killed the front of the race car for the rest of the race. So yeah, he is a scrub. And I don't know. Oh,
You see what he's doing to us? Hey, he does this to me during the broadcast. And
Whoa,
see,
whoa,
he can
whoa,
talk
hang
where
on,
no one
hang
else
on.
hears him.
What do you mean? Everyone's hearing me right now. Stop trying to hijack his interview.
Wow. No, anyways, I don't even know what happened. When restart, we had the lead there. I think Jordan didn't know I was going to the bottom. Got in my rear end there. Got a little sideways. Was able to save it. Fell back to like third. And then we had those green white checkers there, and I guess we just couldn't make it back to the white. Found the middle there with one of those green white checkers we had in 1 2, and it worked out pretty good. Had the bottom row in there. Definitely thought we could have slipped the eye, Daniel, and got the win. But congrats to him. You know, I think it's his first win over here, so he needs to take it.
All right. And who would you like to think is your sponsor, sir?
I would like to thank Steve McMillan for everything he does for me. He is a great guy. You know, he doesn't all he can with this race car. You know, everybody else, you know, DNR2 for all they do, and you for the broadcast, Brett, and everybody at Monsters of Dirt.
All right, that's coming on second place. It's Aiden Cardwell, car number 7, D1RT entry. Now throw it back to Brett with your future winner.
Yeah, standing by in victory lane tonight with the 24 JR machine of Daniel Cummings Jr. Daniel, congratulations on the win. You finally put this 24 JR machine in victory lane, but boy, what a night it was.
Oh man, that was a race. Survival.
The opening 8 or 9 laps was fantastic, and then from there it just turned into typical Williams Grove. But you guys got some good green flag laps there towards the end of it for the yellow flag and the green white checker situation. I got to ask you, what was going through your mind when you're in the lead? Do you know anything about the point situation for the championship?
I think I'm second at the moment, but I'm not sure by how much.
Well, I was doing the calculations during the race, keeping an eye on it. It's 15 points the difference.
Nice. We'll try to make it up. I think we got one more to go.
Yeah, next week I believe we head to the dirt track at Charlotte. But let's go back to these green-white checker situations. You had one of those times you had a lead by about 3, 4, 5 car lengths, and then the yellow comes out, stacks the field back up. What was going through your mind on those green-white checker situations when the yellow kept coming out?
Oh, well, it was half and half, man. I took a gamble on fuel, so without them cautions, I'm not sure I would have made it. And at the same time, when I had that lead, man, I was like, let's go green. But, you know, it worked.
Well, let me say this real quick, because I'm in a chat right now, and there's around about 9 people from MDM Motorsports that says congratulations on your win tonight, sir. Just wanted to pass that along.
Thank you, MDM.
Well,
For you guys
congratulations.
for the broadcast too.
Yeah, well, this is where we're going next. Congratulations on the win. We'll let you get out of here and celebrate this victory here at the Grove. But you got some sponsors on this race car you need to thank.
Oh man, every week it seems like the list grows and grows. I got to thank Mason Crawford, of course, Eric, Steve, Brad, everybody at DDR, all the sponsors, Hudson Transport, Suburban Auto, FEG, 22 to None, J&T Contracting, and like I said, thanks for the broadcast. Thanks, John, for putting it on, and thanks for everyone for watching.
All right, Steve, that'll wrap us up here from the Grove. Your top three: Daniel Cummings Jr., Hayden Carbell, and Zach McSwain. We're not done with just yet, though. We've still got the Monsters of Dirt Super Late Models. They tackle, I'm not sure where. In fact, I should know.
They tackle. They're going to tackle somebody.
Yep. They're going to just smash it. They're going to hammer it.
Ha ha. Let's see here.
I should know because I did the. We are going to go
What kind
to.
of foosball are you?
I'm not sure. Fairbury.
Choo choo! Y'all better get on board on this train, guys, because it's going to be a wild night of racing. Some good racing at Fairbury. So, and it's all fixed setup for these super late model drivers. So, it's going to be some great action, Brett.
Yeah, it certainly is, Steve. Once again, thank you for the Checkers and Wreckers Pro Late Model broadcast team here tonight. Thank you for joining me. We've still got one more to go, and one tomorrow as well. The AC2 Skins UMP Modified Series. Again, that's fixed setup, isn't it, as well? Or is that open? Or is that open set? John, you'll be able to tell us that one. Anyhow, quick thanks to our sponsors as well. But of course, before we go, of course, Checkers and Wreckers on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow. Make sure you check out their website, bwsports1.com. That's bwsports1, the numerical 1.com. Give them a like and follow. Keep up to date with that, along with Monsters of Dirt. That iRacing monstersofdirt.com. Of course, you can keep up to date on the Ultimate Dirt TV website, ultimatedirttv.com. And, of course, our sponsors here at UDTV. Big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, JR Productions and Media, Monsters of Dirt, iRacing iFlags, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's not good night. It's we'll see you shortly in about 25 minutes' time. We travel to Fairbury Speedway for the Monsters of Dirt Super Late Models.